Phonak Audéo Lumity comes in 4 different technology levels or quality levels: 90, 70, 50, and 30. 90 being the best, 30 being the entry level. In this video, I'm going to help you sort through the differences between them. Now, I've made a chart to help explain the differences between each tech level. I'm going to pull that up on my computer now, and hopefully this will make sense. So let me start off by saying this is incredibly oversimplified. It does not highlight every single difference between each model. If I were to do that, this video would take 20 minutes. Instead, it highlights what I consider to be the most important differences between each level. The first thing I want you to notice across the top here, I want you to see the sales popularity of each tech level that our customers buy, because I think that can be helpful. As you can see, more than 90% of our customers buy the 90 or 70 models, and that is because of this feature right here, which both models have. Speech and loud noise is Phonak's best technology for helping you hear conversations in front of you in difficult, noisy environments. So restaurants, places with a lot of competing noise. For most people, this is a must-have feature, and you can only get it on the 90 and 70 models. So the feature is there on both models, but the way it works on each model is a bit different. On the 90 model, it's automatically activated. So you get into a noisy place and speech and loud noise activates. On the 70 model, you push a button on the hearing aid or through the app on your phone to activate that feature. There's other differences between the 90 and 70, but again, I'm going to keep this video simple. The takeaway is the 90 is going to be a model where you're going to be fussing with it less. The hearing aid knows what to do in every environment and just does it without any interaction from you. So if you don't spend a lot of time in noisy environments, or you don't have a really hard time in noise, or you don't mind fiddling with the hearing aids a bit more, the 70 is probably a better choice. Now, between the 70 and 50, you lose the speech and loud noise feature, tap control, wind block, and sound relax. That's a lot to lose, and you don't want to lose these features. But at the same time, look, these are expensive. If you're only financially comfortable with the 50 or 30 level, get those with no reservation. Get those. Something is way better than nothing. Okay, getting back to this. So I talked about what speech and loud noise is. You also lose what's called tap control. And that is a feature where you can do like a double air tap near the hearing aid to accept and end calls, and pause and play streaming music, and access virtual assistants like Siri. If you plan to use the Bluetooth built into Lumity, you'll want this feature. You'll want tap control. Without that feature, you do have to use the push button on the hearing aid itself to answer and end a call, and use the app on your phone to start and stop streaming. So you still get the same Bluetooth features. It's just more of a hassle using them with the 50 model. With the 50 model, you also lose wind block and sound relax. Wind block, what it does is when wind blows over your hearing aid microphones, it can kind of make a sound like this, like ksh, like a scratchy, harsh sound. And when it makes that sound, it makes it harder to hear speech over that sound. So this feature works to automatically suppress that wind noise. Sound relax makes certain noises more tolerable. In the hearing aid world, we call these noises like impulse sounds. They are loud, sharp sounds. If you think of like a car door slamming, dishes clinking, those kinds of sharp impulse noises, those sounds can be pretty unpleasant on hearing aids, and this feature just kind of smooths those sounds out so they're not so jarring. Now at the lowest level, 30, which very few people buy, you're losing motion sensor hearing. What that does is it's able to detect when you're moving while having a conversation, and it will automatically adjust the microphones to point towards the direction of speech. So imagine if you're on a walk with someone next to you, the hearing aids can know that you're moving and the direction they should point the microphones. You're also losing real ear sound. The easiest way to explain that feature is it helps you localize the direction from which sound is coming. And that's oversimplified, but you can read more about that in the resources that I'll put in the description. And finally, the 30 tech level has the fewest number of fine-tuning channels. In general, the more fine-tuning channels the hearing aid has, the better. If you can imagine a graphic equalizer with all its adjustments, that's basically what your hearing provider is doing inside the hearing aid programming software when they're adjusting your hearing aids. So the more of these fine-tuning channels your hearing provider has, the more precisely they can match up the amplification of your hearing aids with your precise hearing loss, ultimately resulting in a more natural sound. Okay, I know that was a lot, but you don't have to decide on a technology level by yourself, and your local hearing provider will help you. And if you buy Audéo Lumity through ZipHearing, you're not stuck with what you pick. So if you want to start with the 70 and upgrade to the 90 or vice versa, we can do that. Anyways, I hope this has helped, and feel free to give us a call if you have any questions. Please subscribe to our channel, like the video if it helped you, and I will see you on the next one.